There is no debate Sketch the Streamer is taking over the internet right now, linking up with Mike's Critical and Jinxie, streaming with athletes such as Tyreek Hill, Hunter Dickerson, Montez Perfect, and even making an appearance on Barstool Sports. The 25-year-old Kyle Cox, standing at 5'9" with his grandpa ones on, wants his audience to have an unforgettable laugh on all of his streams. From breaking things when raging, saying his famous one-line phrases on Madden, using his riz on e-dates, he has become one of the most entertaining guys to watch. He currently has 840.8k followers on TikTok and 376.3 followers on Twitch at the time of this recording. But how did he take over streaming? Has he always had a passion for football? Who actually is he? And is he faking his persona? Before we get into Kyle's successful streaming career, we have to start from the beginning. Like, why does his audience call him Sketch? They thought he was a pretty sketchy guy from the gestures and phrases he says. I know you was expecting a lure, but that's really it. I mean, come on, it makes sense honestly. Kyle was raised by his parents along with his two sisters and dog in Woodland, Texas. There's not many pictures of him when he was younger, but I gathered a few to show you guys. It looked like Kyle had other hobbies when he was a kid, like hunting and riding ATVs with his dog. Had to add this picture. Look at his dog. Dude has wine, a candle, and is preparing for an e-date. One of Kyle's other passions was gaming since a young age. He recently stated in a podcast he's been playing since about 5 years old.
How long have you been playing video games for? Like, did you start when you were like 5? Like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I just had video games. I had Xbox and Nintendo and all that stuff, and it's awesome.
What was
like Super Smash Bros. And stuff like that? Playing that, and then Modern Warfare 2 was like the one that I went hardest at. I don't know.
Now we all know his other passion is football, but when did it start? I'm sure he started playing earlier, but he played for Woodlands Christian Academy in high school. He was in minutes on the field, so now we see why he's so serious when it comes to Madden. After completing high school at age 19, he worked for his dad and went off to college. He first attended Mississippi State for 1 semester, where he may have indulged in too much partying. Kyle says he didn't drop out, he just left and never returned. Then he went straight to OU college for about a year and a half. He didn't progress well grade-wise, so he returned back home and attended Texas State for a while. After not finding interest in that university either, he wanted to give Lone Star College the final shot. He continued to say maybe he should have tried a little bit harder during college. It was a great experience for him and fun. After years of trying to figure out his life, he decided it's time to start streaming. He got himself a gaming PC and got a C920 camera for $40. Then started uploading and streaming on TikTok and Twitch. He wasn't getting many viewers on Twitch while averaging around 12 viewers on TikTok, so he decided to try something different. He started posting other people's videos to get to 6,000 followers on TikTok, then live streaming a UFC event, which brought way more traction to his page. Now since he gained attention, he live streamed playing games. But when did he start to become viral? On November 11, 2023, he started to get millions of views on his videos. He uploaded with Zach Lewis. The clip farmer started to repost the video so much, which helped him with his outbreak. But little did he know his life would change forever in the next few months. Kyle got to play against athlete Tyreek Hill on Madden around January 23, 2024. Of course, he secured a W. In the following week, he played another athlete by the name of Montez Perfect, where they pretty much laughed the whole time while gaming. Definitely a funny duo. Now that Sketch had trending and hilarious content, he started to get noticed by even more influential people, like Barstool Sports. On February 27th, they invited Kylie to do a podcast on their show.
Sketch is here today. Why don't you come to Barstool one day and we'll collab on a Jerry After Dark? No problem.
Now he would be seen by an audience of 36 million followers. This brought incredible growth to his page. I think because he showed his authentic self in some of his podcasts and answered many of the chat's questions. Overall, it was an interesting talk. People started to impersonate him from around the world. There was a football team that acted like Sketch and said his one-line phrases.
I do this. Check Rebecca. One-man army, Kim Jong-un.
Even a basketball player was recently seen doing Sketch's gestures that he is known for. He became so known that Shop JLD, a popular company, are sending him iced out jewelry after he made a TikTok flexing with his new jewelry on.
Oh, look at me! Look at me! Look what I have on!
Surprisingly, a rapper by the name of Ken Hendricks put a lyric for Sketch in his song. It goes like this: "Yeah, I could probably play for the Texans, but I'll still be on the Jets. Catch a plane and never take my jersey off. I feel like Sketch." All his audience were saying he is invited to the cookout now. Famous Fortnite streamer Ninja even did Sketch's impression after winning a game.
Storm keeping my ass. Tuesday. Sorry for cussing.
So he is definitely getting his fame, but I'm interested in seeing what Sketch accomplishes over the next few months and years. The NFL should just make him a sports broadcaster. Like a Madden Sketch commentating a football game, that would be absolutely hilarious. Would be a lot of "come on brother, special teams, special plays, special players." Many people that already have an interest in football already know of him, so it would be 10 times funnier. But one of the most surprising people he became friends with is streamer Jinxie. I feel like they were meant to meet because their chemistry together is hilarious. They continuously pop up on my TikTok feed 24/7, and I can't help but what to watch. They're always making fun of each other on stream. Jinxie tries to impersonate Sketch pretty often. He says the "what's up brother," but after a while they started doing more content. Like later, Sketch was put on an E-Day and had to see which of the 20 girls was meant for him. This stream was entertaining the whole time. Sketch was trying his hardest to talk, but was so nervous, while Jinxie was laughing and trying to help him be his wingman. He finally decided to use his charisma on the girls after hours of interviewing them. One of the funniest parts of the stream was when he asked a girl what country she would take him to, and she replied Hawaii. He tried his hardest not to break character during this moment, but couldn't help.
Now, if you were gonna take me out of country, where would you take me?
I'll probably take you out to Hawaii. You know, the summer vibes.
I like that, but that is actually in the country.
Oh, okay.
But after the E-Day, Sketch decided to branch out his content once again by playing the game Rainbow Six Siege, where he would make another viral clip.
Sketch, get to me. Sketch, get to me.
Why didn't you go read a book, pussy?
Crazy how he clutched up and did better than Jinxie. Give him his Diamond 1 medal. I personally think the best thing he has done though is join Jinxie in real life streams. They played golf, basketball, cooked, and even did a podcast together. It showed us another side of Sketch and who he really is. Him and Jinxie linked up with the popular YouTuber Moist Critical, where they would burst each other in basketball. Who would have knew Sketch was good at basketball too?
Thank you, sir.
You can tell they had a great time laughing majority of the time, but this is where Sketch sparked curiosity to most of his audience. He slipped up saying his real name and using his real voice.
How's it going? Nice to meet you. Kylie, or Sketch.
So now everyone was searching him up, wondering if he is faking his persona. But from the look at his face, he was thinking, dang, I just effed up. He even said, well, now they know who I am. Obviously, there have been multiple videos showing his authentic self. I think eventually he will show his normal voice. Even when he meets fans, he will show his true voice.
It was so high pressure, I choked. I didn't know what to do.
He definitely has to get tired of playing character for hours and hours. I think it would be cool to see Kylie be himself sometimes, but next up is his golf match with Jinxie, where he took a W. And he took a W when he cooked later that night too. He prepared a nice spot of spaghetti which didn't look appealing, but said tasted good. Maybe he lied, because they did order some wings. He literally chewed them to the bone. Bro must have been starving. The best of it was his podcast he did. He really revealed so much about himself. In my opinion, I think it was interesting to listen to see how his journey started till now. Because most people think, oh, he's lucky to have this and that. But when you listen to his story, you see he grinded every day starting from the bottom just like everybody else. That's not all. He recently played Siege with another big streamer called Queso, who has 5 million followers on TikTok. They played a 1v1, then they played a 2v1 against Jinxie, since he claims to be the best. Of course, Jinxie did the extreme and only used a knife against them both and won. His growth journey is still not over because he just played another football player named Sauce Gardner, where he actually got a loss in Madden.
I just beat you. I just beat you on Madden.
Oh, really?
I literally just beat you on Madden.
Oh, really? The pro football player beats up the kid.
They caught another L against Sauce on Rainbow Six Siege later.
I hear you.
No, God!
I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother.
Sketch should have taken tips from Jinxie because he got destroyed by Sauce in Siege. He also was talking smack the whole time. Then Sauce called Sketch by his real name. He started raging.
Somebody in my chat told me to call you Kylie Cox.
No! What are you doing here?
then decided to do a Wikipedia search on Sauce to find more information about him, which was pretty funny. In conclusion, I think Kylie had a very unsuspected rise. He will continue to grow to millions of followers and make an entertaining impact on his audience. I watch him myself and I continuously laugh nonstop, but can't wait to see Kylie drop future content and keep on killing it, brother. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.